Come and take a ride. I am nothing like them other guys. I am super fly. Not the one on TV, but the one in real life. Come and take a ride.
It's Michelle.
He never talked out of me. He
It's
never
Michelle.
none of these niggas
Good
fake.
day, good day. Hi. You guys are watching Michelle Truth 101 second episode this fourth season.
I just want you to ride with me.
Just relax, guys.
I'll make you proud of me. You can't get it.
No need to rush because this is half an hour episode.
Just
Just relax.
Pardon me. Papa Perky did the fucking like a porn star. Got a shot on that pussy, call me on
I hope you guys are having a great day, or may this video of mine finds you well. And like I said, we started filming last week, and this is our second week for Michelletruth 101. And up until now, I'm still like pretty excited. As you can see, since it's overflowing, I really can't thank you guys enough. Shukran, gracias. Like this fourth season, I just wanna create a light vibe for everybody. That's why I decided to I guess record instead. And mind you, the first time I started about 8 months ago, I just wanted to actually just record and have all my videos on YouTube and pre-recorded. If I guess that's better to describe the situation. However, as we progress, I went live on all of my shows, whether that be on Michelle Live or Michelle Talks. It was nerve-wracking to say the least, to be quite honest with you.
I can call off and stay home, baby, on my own boss.
Today, it's a good day for me. If you want to know, it's Monday afternoon for me, and it's such a beautiful day, and it's fall season. It's September. What is it today? We're September now. September. Oh my God, I don't even know. I think it's either 27th or 28th. I keep forgetting. Today I want to talk about my writing skills. Last season we talked about, last week we talked about how I am good at singing, because that's just, I guess, some say just some can sing. They were born singers, or, as you progress, as you age, it's like a fine wine, You get better. I think anything that we do, we all get better at some point, and the more you do it, of course, the more you become, I guess, comfortable doing it, or you get better at it,
She brought her
So it's good to have a mental, student mentality for that matter. I'm just throwing it out there. Oh, this is definitely not just some juice, but I'll take it. So, my writing skills. So if you've been following me, or maybe have read some of my creations on Facebook and or anything on my social media, which is I only have three, which is YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram as we speak right now. And this is my, like I said, the only way for me to reach out to a lot of you. And hopefully one day through my music or my anything that I produce or I'm part of, I would reach out to many more, because the more the merrier, as they say. But yes, let's get back to my writing skills. When I was a kid, it always starts when I was a kid, huh? But yes, when I was a kid, I learned how to write, my name. I found out how to properly, write my name properly, because I have a long name. Actually, not just Michelle Bayuga, but I'll let you know one day what my actual name is, like my government name, or I don't know, birth certificate, like what's on your birth certificate. You know how some people have like the second or the third. Me, I have a very unique name as well. So it's like first name, not just even my last name, but yes, my name alone is juicy itself. Like my actual name, like birth certificate, whatever they call that. But yeah, I love it though. I love it. So yes, so with writing, so long story short, when I was a kid, I started writing, but in a way of from the heart we're talking about. Okay? We're talking about like from the heart, not just like writing to your mom, for example, because that's when I started writing about my feelings, like type of it was for me, it was a start of my training, like my writing skills of like, you have a salutation, welcome address type of kind of situation. And like I said, I've been writing a personal letter to my mom since I was in grade 2, I believe, because I think that's when the time she left for somewhere. And we'll talk about that some other time too. But yes, because we're gonna I want to stick with the writing. We're talking about writing, okay? I mean, as much as I can talk all day, this episode is just half an hour. That's why we have to have some type of like, hey, what are we gonna talk about today? We cannot talk about everything in one day. That's why it's like per episode or per day. So yeah, get back to that. However, the way I write to my mom before, I wonder if she still got those letters actually. I meant to ask her the other day. However, with the schedule and all, she still works, and but I will ask her soon. So I need to remind myself as well, because I have things to do on top of other things, like the rest of the world, right? I know my world doesn't just surround around me. I know your world, wherever you guys are, doesn't just surround around me. So like I've said it many times, if you have time, watch me. If not, it's all cool as well. I'll meet you guys one day or in the other life. It won't matter to me, but I hope I get to reach out to a lot. I really hope that one day, soon. Like I said, I only have 10 people and its branches, so it really is, mind you. Anyways, with the writing, however, when I was writing letters to my mom, it was a bit hard to write because it wasn't my own words. When growing up in the Philippines, we had a nanny, because at the time, during those times, I think, like I said, I was in grade 2 or 3 to 4 type of. Yeah, we had a nanny growing up there, and she would tell me what to write. So it was to me, I couldn't say a lot as a kid because I don't have a lot of I guess, what would you say, like vocabulary, right? But I knew it wasn't it's not fair. Like, hey, this is a letter from me to my mom, so it should be what I think or feel or just whatever I want to say to my mom. But no, it was like coerced, or like I was manipulated to say some of those. So I find that it wasn't. I felt like it was my freedom was stolen from me type of feels. But like I said, I was just a kid then. How would I know what that feels? But now looking back, I'm really like happy that I get to write. You know, that alone, I get to write my own words, my own thoughts. It is very, like I said, such a freedom for me. It's such a freedom, even if I have not released any songs that I have written, or like I have not published any books or those comics that I said I have been busy doing. Yeah, one day, of course, only one could wish or imagine, right? But right now, it's like I said, it's COVID. It's not like you can do everything in like a split of a second or right, a snap of a finger. I wish. Soon, I'm hoping to reach out to many more of you. Yeah, and yeah. So with my writing, and then long story short, we're 36. You've seen the way I write. Sometimes it's such imaginary, if that makes sense. Sometimes you don't know if that's my experience or just my imagination. Title is very important. I tell you that, or however you put on your episode. When I do my episode, I say, "Hey, strong." So because I say a lot of things that sometimes you don't know which one to focus on, or whether my mouth, my lips, or my hair, or we'll talk about that as well, like how I can put myself together, whether that be Michelletruth, Michelle Talks, or just Michelletruth. It's like how I am on a daily. It's like I'm no different. I don't dress like Michelletruth, of course, during the day. This is how I look like. That's why also I made all these videos the way just the way I am. Just the way I am. I like that. Just the way I am, and of course keeping or maintaining the real me. I just don't want the fame or popularity or status fool me or hurt somebody in the way. Like I said, I've always said it since day one. I'm still, it's just me, Michelle. Yeah. And I grew up and I went to school. Let's get back to the writing. I have this callus from writing. I don't know how you hold a pen. I don't have a pen here, but I can just use this as an example when I write a pen. I'm not left-handed. I'm right-handed, as you don't know how that I guess reflect on your screen right now or when I do it, because sometimes my left, my right, but I'm telling you now I'm right-handed. I'm right-handed. All right, so this is not how I write a pen or hold a pen or anything. This is how I do. So then I had this callus and it never left. Imagine, and then in school we would write a lot of things, because in the Philippines we have to write, like we have notebooks, pencils to write. And then mind you, today, long story short again, I can just whip my phone out and write, because mind you, I don't like writing like manually. because of that callus A and among other things. And like I said, and then I came here to Canada, and it's different because we don't have to write a lot compared to back in the Philippines, because back in the Philippines, the school system, it was you have to write everything on the board, mind you. Yeah. And then it so happened that we can type. Oh, I did also like typewriters. I was like, just like this, right? It was so hard. I thought it was hard anyway, but other people I know can type fast using typewriters, like on the movies I've seen it, or like in person I've seen it as well. And then there's this during high school I was told to pick a subject, which is a computer class or some situation. I had to learn QWERTY class. QWERTY, QWERTY, QWERTY class, where you need, or where they teach you how to type. See, look, if you look at my fingers, see, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, that's left. But that's when you type, that's how you would type QWERTY has. See, I'm just gonna do it slowly. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V. It's like a piano lesson almost, but sorry, I don't know, I like this song, by the way. But yeah, so I learned how to type, and mind you, during those early 2000s, I really enjoy that typing, because I was fast typing. So like, look at this again: A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. See, I talk faster than my hands, but yes, I was one of the top typewriter, I guess, or typist, or whatever you call that. And then I learned how to text in I think early 2000s. I had that Nokia 3369, sorry, 59, or I don't know, something like that. Yeah, so it was nice, and then they abbreviate all the letters and all that jazz. But now, again, fast forward again, we have iPhones where you can, I love it. You just swipe it, as long as it'll even tell you how to spell it correctly. Just give me a second. Oh my god! Like, I'm recording and this again happens. It just happens regardless if I'm recording or being live. That's just how it is. Whether I'm by myself or with others or somebody watching me or live. I love it. Sorry, go. I'm like yelling right there because of the volume of this, I guess. So yeah, I'm gonna just let you know that we're about more than halfway there again for this episode. So with my writing skills, yes, we're still on that. I know sometimes when I talk, I just like to fill you in as much as possible. It's like I just want to like cram everything in there all at once, but no, it just takes time. Everything takes time. So as much as I want to fill you in, and as much as I'm excited to be back, or as much as I want to stay here as long as possible, but I can't because I have other things to do, like I said before, right? This is not the only thing I do. I told you I'm a hairdresser, and today I have some sort of situation. So I believe the first song that I have written, see, let's get back to it right away. Like, last 2 minutes, so before we end this episode, I want to let you know everything for this episode as much as possible, and then we'll talk some more, of course. Yeah, it's called Sweet Embrace, and I wrote this August 23rd. It says here 2007. It says by Gine, and like I said, with my name, I have people. See, that's another story. People would call me Michelle, Mitch, just my name alone, Shell, and Gine. Again, so I wrote this, and as much as I want to fill you in with what this is, it's such a beautiful song that I wrote back in 2007, and like I said, because of things I have not really like gotten around this music of mine or my creations of mine. I had to run a salon, like I said the last episode, and all that jazz. But really, I'm really hoping that, or trying, or that one day I can release these songs for you to hear. And for me, it's not okay. This is what it is for me. I don't just write. I don't write all day. I don't sing all day. That's just not me. It's not. I cannot do that. I have to kind of divide my attention. I cannot just write one song today, for example. But there are days that I can, and there are times that I can and can't, because of what that day entails from me, or I can do. Sometimes waking up alone is hard. Getting up alone is hard. That's the reality of it some days. And mind you, there's still fucking COVID fucking spreading around. Yeah. So with the writing skills I have acquired, I am very thankful and grateful. And just maybe, like I said, those, for example, raw and unedited, I have written from my conditions to my experience to my dating history 101, or to like writing poems, like such as, it doesn't come easy for me, I can tell you that much, but they come to me. And when they come to me, I sit and write those, using my phone, obviously, because that's the best. I don't think I can write as fast or finish as fast without those I guess what do you call that, our technology today. Because mind you, like I said, I stopped manually writing. I'm having hard time writing. That's why this looks like this. In 2007, mind you, when I was a kid, again, I used to be able to write neatly. Well, neater than this. So when I try really hard, when you sign those government piece of applications, you have to like write neatly, or that is really like, yeah, it's hard. That's not even easy thing sometimes. Or color within lines, right? So that's all I'm saying. So again, with my writing skills, again, it blossomed to what it is today at 36, or what have you been, I guess, seeing of, like, from me. And again, that's whether that be through writing, through poem, through my experience. I feel like it give me, same thing with the song, give me a title, and if I can read it, if I heard it before, I think I can do it, type of singing. So with the writing skills, that give me a topic, I can figure it out how to I guess talk something about it, or write something about it. It's almost like I'm not a journalist, and I'm not applying to be, but it's just been that way over the years, and I love it. I can't complain. And mind you, growing up, like I said, I don't know how to write A, or what to write B, during school shits. However, like I said, it'll come to you one way or the other. I'm 36 now, and I never really focus on my writing skills or my singing. I never really applied for writing contests or anything like that. Although I had offers and shit like that, it's awesome to think, to be quite honest. I would. It's just that sometimes it doesn't fit in your schedule, type of thing. I would like collaborate and shit like that one day. But just right now, there are other things, of course, I need to do before that happens. Like I said, I wish things could just happen in just a flick of a switch, but it's not like it's it's not possible. It's just not right now. So one day, that's what I'm saying. So that's to sum it all up. We talk about my writing skills today. I know it's such a brief time with you. It's half an hour. Yeah, like I said, I don't write all the time. That's not all I do. I cannot confine myself in a room and write for the next 8 hours. I cannot do that. That's just not me. That's not how I work. That's why you see my videos. Sometimes I sing, sometimes I write, sometimes I sing. Sorry, I said that. Sing, or sometimes Michelle talks or Michelletruth, because you cannot have, it's not like, yes, you guys have mentioned before that I do a lot, I know, but it's not something that I plan for. I don't just come out on live or do all this because I got nothing to do. Again, I just feel like Michelletruth is vital. And like I said, it's the least important from your list or no list at all. It could care less. I'm just saying, of course. Oh, it's almost like it's time's up. That's what it's saying. Yes. So all I'm saying is that with my writing skills, it didn't happen overnight. Again, it's not like I can write like that or I have all those vocabulary in a split second. It's like having student, as they call it, student mentality, gives you an opportunity to learn more. It just doesn't stop from going to school. It just doesn't stop from when, I guess, a thing or two stops in your world as a relationship, whether that be a relationship, whether that be a 4-year college situation that you're in. The learning never stops. So when I found that out or learned that about me, I love learning. I love finding out new things. It's just, there are so many wonderful creations in this world that I have yet to see, type of feels. This one always runs out, maybe. This one always runs out. Maybe next time, like I said, maybe we can talk about my dancing skills, yeah? I don't know, but like I said, I just want to make this season light and just light. You guys are just gonna find about me and just me and just me. It's like self-absorbed season. I don't want it like that. I like want to include you all. Like, that's why I went live on those past season, but like I said, I just like it like this, like very intimate type of feels. And I miss you guys. Don't forget that I'm always here for you and with you. That is no lie about that. This is not something I do, like I said, on a daily. If I can, I would type of person, but however, I cannot please everybody with the way I dress, with the way I do my hair, for example, or with the way I sing, or with the way I want to sing, or with the way you want me to hear sing. Like I said, I'm not here for just your entertainment. I'm also here because number of things. Raise awareness, stuff, and or you guys to learn about me type of feels. But we'll talk more because like I said, we're just half an hour this season and we'll talk more. Alright? I'll show you my outfit, of course. I'll show you my outfit. Alright? You see? Thank you guys!
Fuck around and kill another nigga, you ain't even gotta push me how I'm feeling now. I've been having mood swings like a Gemini. I can use the murder
Later.
for therapy. I can make the news with it.
Thank you guys again. Thank you guys. You guys have been so nice. I love you guys. And I hope I'm bringing you love on this piece. I love you. Later. Later.